Good morning, everyone. Give me just a moment because I think I have to switch this over to my hotspot. It's being fun. Okay, let's see if that's better. Hello and good morning. Yes, it really is. So let's see if there's anybody here. Is there anybody out there? Because I see nothing in the chat. There you are, Andrea. Good morning. Hello, hello. I'm going to try to put you up on the big screen so you can see each other. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello, everybody. All right, let's do some heart brain. I think my body needs it. Good morning, Pat Moss. So putting the hand on the heart and slow down the breathing. And then add in some love, some light, some joy, happiness. Just reach for that better feeling thought. Wherever you're at this morning, whatever's going on, just say, okay, I'm going to feel a little better and reach up higher. Good morning, Blue. Good morning, Kathy. Deirdre, you don't see you. Well, I see you. You're right there on the screen. Oh, good morning, Brookie. Just breathe in love and breathe out love. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Good morning, Annie 7. So good to see all of you coming in this morning. Auntie Jean, there you are. Bright and beautiful day. It is that. It's already sunshiny here in Tennessee. And obviously, I have left my glasses in the car, but I'm going to try to read the angel message for you without them. We'll see how that works. The angels will help. And the message is called, What Happens Next? Memory is a way of holding on to things you love, the things you are, the things you never want to lose. That's from the Wonder Years. Tonight, I went with some friends to see the movie After Death, which is a documentary film featuring real people who had near-death experiences. Whatever your belief about what happens when we leave the world behind, this is a great movie to start conversations and to have that all-important talk with your higher power. The truth is that no one knows what it will be like until the event happens to us personally. However, these stories are intriguing and lead to introspection and even more questions. Dear angels, there were a lot of things discussed in the movie that were familiar and that I could resonate with, especially having had an NDE myself. In communicating with loved ones who have left this 3D world, I always hear the statement that the only thing you bring with you is love. Dear ones, you are made of love and you return to love once you leave your earthly existence. You came to earth to experience and to learn. Returning home to spirit is an event to be celebrated, not feared. Listen with your heart as you communicate with your higher power and with us, your angelic guides. See if what you hear resonates deep inside of you. Your heart will not lie to you. Keep seeking for the truth, dear ones. It is there inside of you. And you will find what you are looking for once you get past the resistance and the distractions of the physical world. Dear angels, today I promise to honor what my heart is telling me about life after this physical existence. Yeah, it was an interesting movie. So if you're thinking about going to see it, I would encourage seeing it. It was different. It's not really told in story form. It's more of a documentary than it is a flowing movie. And there were some things I wasn't happy about the way they did, but it is a conversation starter for sure. And let's see who came in. Oh, sweet Annie Banani and Grayson. What is going on, Mr. Grayson? We're sending you some love and a big hug before you get on that school bus. And good morning, Sally and Tony. On your way to Jackson to meet with Dr. Ruth Anderson. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you all are going to get together. I was really hoping that that would take place, and it is. So I'm excited and can't wait to hear about that. Good morning, Kathleen Caputo and Isabel and Julie Kiss. And Kathy Sweet Pea Marlena turned 23 yesterday and starts training for her new job today as the office manager for a prosthetic clinic. Awesome! Congratulations, Marlena. And Sally says, we are going this week to see the movie. Yeah, there was a lot in there that I didn't really resonate with, but there was a lot that I did. And especially when it was said that it's all love. It's just all love. When you leave your body, that's what you go into, is that pure, unconditional love. And I gotta sneeze. Oh. Okay, that was fun. Auntie Jean. Jean says, I'm thinking our crossing the veil will be as individual as we are. Definitely a personal experience. Oh, thank you. I don't know what the sneezing is, but it's still going. The movie, Isabel, is After Death. It just came out in the theaters, and I would suggest going with a friend so you could talk about it after and see what you resonate with, see what your thoughts about what happened. It's stories of people that have had near-death experience, and they share their experience in the movie. All right, so I want to see what Kuan Yin has to say to us this morning while you all keep checking in and letting us know how you're doing wherever you are. And thank you, Deirdre. 10 million for world peace. That happens at 1 o'clock this afternoon, so tune in to that. It is very interesting, Kathy. It's interesting because there were different viewpoints and different experiences that people had. It wasn't all just the same thing. So, and some of their traumatic deaths were, wow, just wow. Good morning, Catherine DeSanti. Okay, so what does Kuan Yin want to say to us? She says now is the time, which I'm still trying to get used to this daylight savings time, you know. It's really weird to make that change, isn't it? Oh, you're going to see the other one? Yeah, I haven't even seen that one yet. All right, so Kuan Yin says, now is the time to be open to what will be. Embrace your destiny, beloved. It is calling you forward, even while it is hurtling towards you. The time is now. Yeah, I wish we could just have now time instead of all this daylight savings time and different time zones. That all drives me crazy. But, you know, it's a human thing. And once I'm not in spirit anymore, I won't have to worry about that, will I? We'll just be on now time. Oh, Julie, you're cold. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm a little bit warmer than you. It's 43 here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm here with Carrie, and she'll be heading out pretty soon this morning to go take her little time to just be. And I really envy that, because it's so good to just get away, leave everything for a few days, and just be with yourself. And that's what she's doing. And I'm so glad that she has the opportunity to do that. I'll be sitting with her sweet little one, Magneto. Talk to the puppies about daylight savings time. Oh, Blue, I'm sure. I'm sure they are wondering what the heck is going on, right? The world changed and they stayed the same. Good morning, Charlie Coons. Good morning, Catherine. Sally says it's totally messing with our sleep schedules. Even Kai is having issues. Yeah, the animals didn't change. They didn't fall back. They're like, get up and take me out. Kathy Hand says, I feel sad I didn't get to do Afternoon Cuppa and get a pony card for the week. I know, Kathy. We'll have to share the one that Blue and I got. And I can't remember right now what it was, but it was a really good one. And I always share my cards with people who need a message but weren't there to get the message. So what else is going on today? We have the 10 million. No, I slept like a log once I got into bed. The angels gave me the message fairly quickly, because I was talking about the experience of going to the movie and processing some of what I had seen there and heard. Yeah, I'm not totally thrilled with the way the movie was done. I think there could have been some things that were done different. But like I said, it's definitely a conversation starter. It's definitely one of those movies that you come out of it and you're like, well, what did you think? And how do you feel about this? And so I encourage any conversation that can happen about spirituality, about our earthly experience and our spiritual experience. So it's a good starting place for sure. Good morning, Prachetta. Deirdre, you almost always wake up at 3 a.m. Well, it's not really 3 a.m. anymore. It's more like 4 a.m. when that 3 o'clock time hits. But anyway, we will quit beating up the daylight savings time and we'll move along. So what else is going on? It's Monday. It's a day to, if you work, your first day back at work, right, for the week. It's the beginning of a new month, which is interesting because we're already 6 days into it. It seems like we just started, but here it is, and we're moving right along. Next Monday, we'll be having the volunteer meeting for 10 million for world peace at 11 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully you can put that on your calendar. As many of you as possible come to that meeting with Marbeth and I, and we'll just talk about what the future is for 10 million for world peace and how you fit into that. Good morning, Oksana. I am here. My kitties did not fall back in time either. And no sleeping in for you. I know. Well, I hope you have a great day at work, sweetheart. And Sally, it's 4 a.m. every day for months now. Yeah, that 4 a.m. point of time in our Earth time seems to be a high vibration for some reason. And so a lot of us hear that call and we're shaken awake. Yeah. Oh, there's our Carrie. Yay! I woke up around 2:30 and never could go back to sleep. Ready to hit the road. Well, I'm so glad you get away, Carrie, and I know that's going to be an amazing experience for you. Jim, good morning. Jim says, much love and gratitude to all. I'm driving, but I had to pull over to check in with you all. Everyone have an awesome day. Oh, thank you for doing that, Jim, and I hope you have an amazing day as well. So good to see you on here this morning. Catherine is outside on the back porch listening to y'all and watching nature's animals greet me in the morning. I love that. Thank you, Auntie Jean, for calling in our Ricky and Josie. So, Miss Josie, come in, wherever you are. All right, so I don't have a whole lot of other things to share. I'm looking for my book. So let's get a message from the tiny book. And hopefully you all will be getting to meet Magneto this week. Carrie's going to be away, and we've already been bonding. So, yeah, he's a sweetie. Y'all are going to love him. And Sally, my darn eyes shoot wide open, and I feel like Marty Feldman when they do. Yeah, it's usually 4 o'clock for me when I'm wide awake. But last night, wow, yeah, I slept. I slept very soundly, thank goodness. All right, so who would like to choose a message this morning? And let's see what the angels have to say for us for today. Let's just figure out what we need to hear. Page 6, Deirdre says. And I hope I can read this. I have to get some more stuff out of the car, and the glasses is one of those things. Okay. Should you find yourself in a situation where someone is being abusive in any form, realize first that it's not your fault and nothing you did created it. This is a really good one, because a lot of times when there's abuse going on, abuse of any form, it could be physical, it could be mental, spiritual, emotional, and especially mental abuse. If there's someone that's trying to make you feel a certain way or think a certain way, or ghosting you, or what's the other word? Just had a brain fart, thinking that you did something that you didn't do. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything. And so don't take on other people's behavior as your own, because it's not yours. So I like that message. Thank you, whoever chose that. Oh, I see 2 people chose it. Sally, you chose it too. So thank you, Deirdre, for choosing that message. Isabel wants page 17. And Jean says, poor Magi, she's having Teri withdrawal. I miss that little one. She was a bundle of joy. All right, page 17 says, learning to overcome judgment and criticism is one of the lessons all humans take on as you go through your experience on Earth. Start where you are. Become like that innocent baby who just extends love without demanding anything else from another. Go back to the innocence, right? When we can go back to the innocence, then we know that we're not mimicking, we're not mirroring, we're just being. Just be in that space of I am me, and I don't need anybody else to tell me how to be me. I'm the only one that knows how to be me. And Pat Moss says, someone was emotionally abusing me this morning, and I'm still upset from it. Oh, sweetheart. So we have choices in how we respond to other people. So take a breath in, Pat Moss, and anybody else who might be in this situation where someone else is maybe not being so nice to you or not doesn't have your best interest at heart. You take a deep breath in and you hit that pause button and you say, I am standing in my divine authority and in my divine authenticity, which is love. I am love and I deserve love. And I'm going to love myself right now. And I'm going to not give in to whatever is trying to manipulate me. So stand firm in who you are. Set your boundaries that you will not allow any outside influence over you to decide what your day is going to be like, what you're going to feel like, how you're going to respond in the world. Be you, fully, authentically you, and unapologetically you. You don't have to explain yourself to others. You don't have to defend yourself. Just be you. I love that. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay, so let me see what else we got. And Joanne Castrillo, good morning. She says, funny how the two different messages today can help people who are dealing with abuse or indifference. Yeah, exactly. And Oksana says, remembering your self-worth and having healthy boundaries in place helps with abusive behavior. That's the whole thing. That self-worth and really working on being in control of your emotions. I just did a workshop on emotional empowerment, and I'm getting ready to do 3 months of group meetings working on the same thing, going more in depth, giving more tools, and helping us understand more fully how we can be in control of that. Hopefully it'll be up on my website soon. I have someone that's going to put it up for me, so you'll have the information and you'll have the way to sign up for it. So if you're interested and you can't find it, just let me know and I'll get you the information. Oh my gosh! Somebody loves me very much. She's bringing me a cup of coffee. Thank you, sweetheart. Y'all can thank Carrie now for me being more awake. She brought me in coffee with the word hope on it. And boy, did I hope for this. So thank you so much, Carrie. Oh, yum. Cheers, everybody, to the Morning Cuppa. Okay, so it looks like our theme is being more empowered. Oh, who loves you? You certainly do, Carrie, and I love you right back. Julie Kiss says, I've been putting boundaries in place more than ever now and feel so much better. Yeah, it's important to figure out what your boundaries are. You know, if you don't know yourself, then how can anybody honor those boundaries? But if you're confident in who you are and you're really sure of what those boundaries are, then when somebody tries to cross the boundaries, it's like, nope, not going to go there, not going to allow myself to be abused, not going to allow these feelings that used to happen. Oh, thank you, Carrie, for that reminder. Yes, stop watering dead plants. Um, Carrie had a beautiful post on Facebook yesterday. I don't know if any of you saw it. Hopefully you did. But it was really about standing up for yourself and just what we've been talking about, not allowing other people to walk over you. There was something about not willing to have the 5-minute relationships, that it's more important to stay connected. And if somebody's just using you for a moment, then, that's a boundary that's crossed. If you have a boundary about respecting yourself and honoring yourself and others. And one of her friends made the statement that it was time to stop watering dead plants. Yeah, just move on. If a relationship was just for a minute and it's done, then move forward. Go on with your life and water those plants that are turning into roses and into something beautiful to surround you in your life. I love that. And Carrie, we were talking about the movie last night, and I thought it was just very interesting how we can have such different experiences. And I think it's because of our beliefs, because of how we perceive the afterlife, how we perceive God or a higher being, or if we don't even think of a higher being. Did I do 10 in the book? No, we only did a couple, Catherine, but there's a lot of numbers thrown out there. I can't do all of them, but we did page 6 and we did page 17, I believe. So let me see what we got going on. Wizzy B, I'm trying to get down to the bottom here. And the kids are playing this morning. Well, good. They'll be ready for Leo when we play that, won't they? And Julie, I've been putting boundaries in place. Yeah, we have to. Got to have those boundaries. And Kathleen says, years ago I could never say no. I've gotten pretty good at it now. It makes a big difference. It does. Oh my gosh. Sweet Hope is here and she's awake. Oh, Hope, how are you doing, sweetheart? I've been sending messages asking for updates. So now you're here. You can update us on what's going on with you. Oh, here's Carrie's post. Yeah, I want to read this to you guys because this is important. She says, it hit me as I drank my coffee yesterday. This beautiful cold Sunday morning brings about some reflection. If folks you want to spend time with don't have the time to spend with you, they simply don't want to make the effort, nor waste the energy. It's a hard truth to accept, but it's one that shows itself often. When you see the time, energy, and effort made for others, you realize that your worth isn't a commodity to the aforementioned folks. Stop begging people to be in your life. Stop extending invitations that truly mean nothing. Stop being there when they have no one else to call. Learn to love your own company and learn to value your energy. Be your own best friend. Let others make an effort to spend time with you. If they don't, then there was truly never a relationship of any kind there. Don't mourn for something that was not. Friendships, or relationships are two-way streets. Stop trying to run up a one-way avenue. Speaking to myself as well, don't chase. Attract like energy and then some. Nothing is wrong and this isn't directed to any one individual. It's simply something that came to me in my morning coffee, and it felt like it needed to be said. So I said it. Take from it what you will or can, but just know you're worth more than 5-minute friendships and relationships. I just love that post, Carrie, and that really needs to be seen, I think, by everybody in the world, to just honor yourself, honor your time, honor your energy. Yeah, it was. Absolutely. Pat Moss, I'm so glad you're still here and could hear that message. I think it's an important message for all of us. Thank you, Carrie, for sharing that. And we don't have our update on Hope yet, but we know she's here, and that's what's important. So glad you're here, Hope, and you're in our prayers. Let me change this over to type in your prayer request so we can all know what we need to be lifting up today. Raz is typing. Well, Raz, you don't have good typing skills, dude. All right, so I think one more message while you all are typing in your prayers, and that'll be page 10. Let's see if this one will put that final check on what we're talking about. Oh, this is good. This is back to the movie. Once a member of your soul team is gone in the physical sense, you are left with interacting with them on a spiritual realm where you have already been accustomed to being together. The human heart fills the void, while the spiritual self rejoices for the one who has gone on to their next mission. Your loved ones want you to celebrate this with them. They do. They want you to celebrate. And that was one of the things that came out in the movie. It's a celebration. It's not a time to be sad, but it's celebrating. Yes, Pat, we are praying for that person that you ran into this morning. And Auntie Jean praying for your daughter Michelle, who's sick with COVID. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And Robin, please continue with prayers with Teri and Donna. We certainly will. And your update. Teri seems to be okay. Has an infection starting where her IV was, and she's getting antibiotics. Found out her platelets were not doing their job. Still tired and has started having nosebleeds. She's improving, although still doesn't seem to be out of the woods yet. And Donna is doing wonderful, not taking prescription pain meds, taking Tylenol, and she sounded really good, like herself. And she's got home health. Good. Yay. Thank you for those updates, Robin. I appreciate that. And Deirdre's offering us the prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace and attention to human trafficking, and especially through Save Someone's Child. And I'm hoping that while I'm here, just me and Magneto this week, that we'll get some work done on Save Someone's Child and start getting stuff together to start printing material. Joanne, continued prayers for my daughter who blames the world for her problems but never looks within. Continued prayers for baby Eris, who unfortunately deals with a roller coaster of emotions that his parents seem to deal with. Yeah. Okay, let's go into our hearts, remembering these prayers that have been spoken, lifting up our sweet Hope. I'm so glad you're here with us this morning. And everyone who has family that's going through stuff, and a lot of physical problems right now in the world, but there's also a lot of emotional problems with things that are taking place, like conflict and a lot of energy that we just don't understand and don't know how to deal with. So let's lift up every prayer request, everyone that came in today to be here. You're here on purpose. It's no accident or coincidence that you're here with us. And let's lift up our planet for more peace in our world, peace, love, and joy in our lives. So take a breath into your heart and release. Breathe in again. This time, pour some love into your heart. Self-love and self-care. That is so important to really be strong in who you are, to be empowered. Empower yourself through love. Love heals. And the more love that's poured into your heart center, the faster that healing takes place. So you start with yourself. Build up your own cup of love and let it just overflow inside of you. So then when you give to other people, you're giving from the overflow. And you're giving them what you have inside of you. If there's no love in there, there's nothing to give. So open up and receive. This is the place to come to fill your cup up. This is where you plug into that power source, our Creator, who has brought us all together in this place at the same time with like minds. We are peas in a pea pod. And so let's just feed from that source, the source that says, you are worthy. You are deserving. You are enough. Take those words into your heart. Really feel them this morning. You are worthy. You're worthy of more than just 5 minutes of somebody's time. You're important, and what you do matters, what you say matters, and what you feel matters. So right now, just focus on filling up your cup full of love. Smile at yourself and just say, I like you. Can you say that? Many times in my own life, I couldn't say that to myself because I didn't like me. I didn't like the way I acted. I didn't like the things I said or the way I treated people. But today, I can say that. So see if that resonates with you. Can you say, I really like you. I like spending time with you. When you can like your own company, you're never alone, and you'll never feel lonely because you are really feeling the energy of spirit when you can like yourself. And then say, I love you. Sometimes it's easier to love somebody than to like somebody because we understand from the spiritual point of view, loving, because we understand that everyone at their very core is created in pure unconditional love. So feel into your heart right now. Do you like yourself? And do you love yourself? Feed your soul that which it needs, which is more love, more compassion, more understanding. You're here with like-minded people, people who know the importance of saying, thank you, I love you. That's how we treat each other here, with respect, with dignity, with gratitude, and definitely with love. So if there's anyone hearing this for the first time, you're in the right place. You came here on purpose. There are no accidents or coincidences. So fill into the love that's given here freely. No expectations, nothing that we want in return, just accepting the love. Let's turn that love to all of those that have been given to us to care for in our prayer time. Those who may be going through some heavy fires right now. Maybe there's a physical dis-ease, like in Robin's family, the things that are happening to her sweet relatives, to our hope, to anyone who's going through that fire of dis-ease. We send love. We send hope. We send gratitude for you being here so we can be a ministry to you. We pray for the sweet babies that Kathleen Caputo brings us. We pray for our animals like Dolly and Suzanne's dog Sam that we've been lifting up for months, and any other of the animals in our lives, our sweet fur babies. In those places that are experiencing conflict and war, hatred, we just lift up our Mama Gaia, asking for peace to fall in our world. And let's see that. Let's see the outcome of our prayers. Let's see nations with a ceasefire. Let's see leaders that are signing peace agreements. Visualize it. Hold it in your heart as real and see it happening. And then let's just turn our love to each other. Every day we share love and gratitude. It's who we are. It's our trademark as a family that we share that love and gratitude with each other. And Sally, prayers for all who suffer through silent battles, for all who simply suffer in silence. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. So we lift up anyone who's in need right now, especially those who are caught up in addiction. That's another burden that's been placed on my heart. Alcoholism and drug addiction, or any kind of addiction. And let's just lift up anyone who's caught up in that, so that you know you're not alone. And for the family, because the family members are at a loss sometimes of how to deal with it. So lifting up anyone who's dealing with that personally or in your family. Alrighty, so we've got some thank you, I love yous. So let's go to our Leo and these words that are so healing. And like I said, our trademark of thank you, I love you. So if you want to type that into each other, just envision as you're typing in those words that you're wrapping your arms around each other, that you're giving a big old hug to each other. I love that. So here we go, here we go. Thank you, Auntie Jean. Thank you, I love you. Let me get Leo cranked up here. Get ready, doggaroos. Oops.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. When all the peace for peace, so let me shuffle harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be.
Thank you, Leo, for this song. We love you.
is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we going into a new dimension. Morning cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is
thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all.
Full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
And good morning to Hado Bear. Thank you, Sally. Please give Ruth a big hug from me. Oh, we love you, Carrie. Thank you for being here this morning. Namaste, y'all. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cuppa full of joy. Allow the AAA. Ricky, Dylan, and Max, we love you. Are our doggies dancing? I always envision them. As soon as I start playing the song, I see Pocky dancing and then Gruffy. I don't know Raz yet, but I know I will. Oh, sweet Max. Well, you know, he'll be up dancing pretty soon, Brookie. Oh, thank you all for being here this morning. I love you so much. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. I'll see you back here at 1 o'clock this afternoon for the meditation. Until then, namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.